Anxiety is a familiar yet often misunderstood companion in many people's lives. It creeps in quietly, sometimes without warning, and can take hold in ways that feel overwhelming. For some, it's a fleeting nervousness before a big event. For others, it's a constant shadow that colors every thought and action. To understand anxiety is to recognize its symptoms, uncover its roots, and explore the paths to relief. Anxiety doesn't always announce itself with panic attacks or visible distress. Sometimes it lingers beneath the surface, disguised as everyday experiences. A racing heart, sweaty palms, or a mind that won't stop replaying worries, these are its whispers. For many, anxiety manifests physically: headaches, stomach aches, or tightness in the chest that feels like an invisible weight. Sleep becomes elusive, either because thoughts won't quiet down or because exhaustion from constant tension makes rest impossible. Emotionally, anxiety can feel like standing on the edge of a cliff, waiting for something to go wrong. Irritability flares over small things, concentration slips away, and a sense of dread lingers even when there's no clear danger. Some people withdraw, avoiding social situations or responsibilities out of fear, while others push through, masking their unease behind a busy schedule. Why does anxiety take hold? The answer is as complex as the human mind itself. For some, it's woven into their biology, genetics, or brain chemistry, making them more prone to worry. For others, life itself plants the seeds. Trauma, loss, or prolonged stress can rewire the brain to see threats where there are none. Even childhood experiences, like growing up in an unpredictable environment, can shape how fear operates in adulthood. Modern life adds its own pressures. The constant buzz of notifications, financial strain, or the pressure to meet societal expectations can feed anxiety. Sometimes it's not one big event, but the accumulation of small, unrelenting stresses that tip the balance. And in some cases, medical conditions like thyroid disorders or heart problems mimic or worsen anxiety, making it harder to pinpoint the cause. The good news? Anxiety doesn't have to be a life sentence. Just as it builds gradually, it can also be unraveled with time and the right tools. Therapy, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps by teaching the mind to challenge irrational fears and replace them with balanced thoughts. For some, medication provides relief, easing the physical symptoms so that deeper healing can begin. But treatment isn't just about professionals. Daily habits play a crucial role. Exercise, for instance, burns off the adrenaline that fuels anxiety, while mindfulness and deep breathing anchor the mind in the present. A strong support system, friends, family, or support groups, can be a lifeline, reminding those struggling that they're not alone. Perhaps most importantly, overcoming anxiety begins with kindness to oneself. It's learning to accept that anxiety is a part of the human experience, not a flaw. Progress isn't about eliminating worry completely, but about reducing its grip enough to live fully one step at a time. Anxiety may be a shadow, but it doesn't have to define a person's life. Understanding its symptoms demystifies the experience, recognizing its causes removes blame, and embracing treatment opens the door to hope. With patience and persistence, the weight of anxiety can lighten, making space for peace, resilience, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing, even in the midst of fear, that healing is possible. If this video resonated with you, imagine what deeper conversations could do. Mental health is a journey, and you don't have to walk it alone. Subscribe to my channel for more insights on anxiety, self-care, and emotional well-being. Every new video is a step toward understanding yourself better. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. Together we can turn fear into strength. See you in the next one.